New tonight, a judge jailing the Russian indicted for political activity inside the U.S. in 2016. Here is the agent. She's behind bars based on federal charges that she worked with Russian intelligence to infiltrate GOP circles. Maria Butina was in a critical court appearance today. She wore an orange jumpsuit and asserted her innocence. Now, many defendants are free awaiting trial. Butina, though, tonight I can tell you, is stuck in jail based on new allegations and evidence we are learning from these new federal indictments. And while Trump's widely panned Putin summit has gotten a lot of the attention, what's in here is fascinating, often reading like a spy novel. Prosecutors alleging she offered to trade sex in exchange for a position with a political group, that she moved in with a conservative political consultant to further infiltrate GOP circles. In spy novels, this kind of thing is called a honeypot, sexual seduction on behalf of a foreign intelligence operation. In these new charges, it's Russian sexual activity alleged to be part of an effort to cultivate conservatives and pro-gun political groups right here in the U.S. And these orders allegedly come from a Putin-linked oligarch who Butina dramatically told on election night, "I am ready for further orders." It's a lot. Now, we don't know if those orders ever involved what looks now like a very embarrassing exchange with Donald Trump himself. He may have had no idea in what you're about to see that he was speaking to this newly indicted alleged covert Russian operative.
I'm visiting from Russia, so my question...
Putin. Good friend of Obama, Putin.
He
likes Obama a lot. Go ahead.
My question will be about foreign politics.
Okay.
I'm joined by Tim Dickinson from Rolling Stone. He reported on Butina's alleged infiltration all the way back in April. What is this story about?
Well, this has turned into like a real-life plot line from the Americans. It's just sort of staggering. And when we started piecing this together back in the spring, we didn't really understand, I think, that we were piecing together what's now alleged to be a vast criminal conspiracy involving Russian intelligence and Russian oligarch funders seeking to essentially, flip the NRA and religious conservatives, to try and reverse the GOP's hostility towards Russia.
And when you look at, for example, what's in here that's now coming out, a document uncovering a handwritten note that says Maria's Russian Patriots in Waiting organization, how to respond to this FSB offer of employment. As for the agent worrying the Trump team, I'm also reading Trump's campaign advisors wondering about one of these encounters. This is from David Corn and Michael Isikoff's book. Bannon said that Trump had a fully developed answer. Whenever there were events held by conservative groups, she was always around. Priebus told Bannon. Why did it not get farther than this earlier if so many folks were seeing something suspicious?
Because this is a years-long effort to infiltrate right-wing conservative circles. And first, her handler, alleged handler, Torshin, who was a top Russian senator at the time, came over as sort of this eccentric gun nut. And he kept coming to the NRA conventions and joined the NRA and made lots of buddies there, including this guy, David Keene, who was the NRA president at the time. And so Torshin, this sort of swashbuckling Russian, came and carved this path. And then they started having these exchanges with this brand new upstart gun group in Russia, this sort of Potemkin gun group that they had set up, with Butina as the sort of very comely founder of this. And she followed in Torshin's path and became friends with all these same people. They got John Bolton to cut a video for them. The tentacles of this thing went really far and wide. And so it was sort of so slow and so convincing. They invited these NRA folks over to Russia, feted them in Moscow, lots of vodka. You, me, same, we all love guns. It was the idea. And all of a sudden, everyone's deeply compromised. And this one guy, American, the U.S. person one, got especially compromised, as we can tell from these latest indictments.
It's an extraordinary set of allegations. As always, they remain just allegations because they haven't been proven in court yet. But they do have some evidence, and you had some reporting to begin it all off. It's extraordinary. Tim Dickinson, thank you so much. Hey, I'm Ari Melber from MSNBC. You can see more of our videos right here, or better yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel below. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that.